do we allow ourselves to ignore what is going around us? If you see something that happens over and over again, and you hear a synchronicity, how much that the influences of certain things that are going around are controlling, are manipulating yourself. For instance, in this particular occasion, I'm going to speak about me. I can say that by allowing myself to focus on being a loving person, I felt that I could assist somebody in helping because they were saying that they were in search. You realized that when somebody is not helping themselves and they insist on having you help them, it's not necessarily the truth. I have encountered so many occasions in which I have become like a tool because we fall for somebody that is using. They're playing on your feelings, personality of loving and caring. And with their pitiful, with their sadness, they get into your feelings and they end up extracting, taking over you. They take away from you the time, they take away from you your resources of people that you know, of the business that you yourself survive with. For instance, somebody wants to celebrate and have an event in the family. It appear to you that they use your help. That because they live in a certain area and they do not know enough people, they have no idea how to get that party, that celebration started and manage to organize everything from A to Z, the venue, the food, the decoration, the invitation of the guests. And one day you find out that sometime later you were just set up because you brought and you put in your resources to assist them. And they played you so good. And behind all that, there was a plan to get to you. And they have done that to so many people, to so many families. Before you know it, you have been absorbed. And as soon as you turn around and you raise the question that could cause them to have you want to know why, they start noticing that you're no longer useful to them. So they move on to the next and the next and the next. And these people, organized, they have their places where they meet, and they have everything that they need by taking it from others. Can you imagine that? You get a job, you work for somebody, the 9 to 5, they offer you the overtime. And as soon as something small, some small contradiction, they turn around and they let you know that you are no longer useful to them. But all this time has passed by. You have sold your time, the hourly rate that you have set on your head, taking you away from your family. And on top of that, they have squeezed the resources that you yourself should be guard of, and starting with your heart. Because on your generosity, you were able to be set up, and they made it look like they were the poor ones, that they were missing your time. How much is your life worth? I will tell you now, your life is worth so much that when you stop doing what you're doing and meditate about it, you will see that they keep you like a dog. They only feed you enough to keep you alive. They make you think that you're necessary. But as soon as you show signs of not being domesticated by the norms, by the rules, by whatever laws they have, they will get rid of you. And at times they will destroy you. They'll hunt you down. They will shut down every job that you can possibly get in the future. From there on, they will find your friends, they will get to your resources, and they will block them for you. And then you find yourself saying, I wonder why I get turned down from this kind of assistance, from this job. The car goes, and this happens with the car. There are people out there that if they cannot use you, they will destroy you, because we lack the education, because we choose to not read something more, not even the newspaper that's in front of us, that magazine. We choose to not read nothing. And we use everything that's on the phone. Facebook, we spend so much time on those things. How much time do you actually go for? Because you are curious, because you're looking for an instant source of entertainment, when you have allowed somebody else to use you. So you find yourself at the end of the tunnel, the light that once upon a time you thought was there, it has been turned off by somebody that approached you, that got so close to you and to your family, and squeezed the juice out of the lemonade, took the lemonade, sold it, and they made all the profit. Maybe you may not understand what I am talking about, but you will when it happens to you. One day you're gonna remember and say, oh, that's what she meant. That's what it feels like. I am there now. Observe the direction of your life. You have to wake up and start thinking about when you have an open heart and your eyes are looking at the truth, at the reality, because your body, your mind, your body will talk to you about something not feeling quite right. And you would know about that phrase that says, if it's too good to be true, in the beginning of anything and everything, it's so good. It feels so good because somebody has been studying you like a frog under the microscope, and they know exactly how to slice you up. There is a book called Five Love Languages. You can find that on YouTube. If you are in a partnership, this book can assist you, but beware. That book will assist you in knowing that it's not being a taker or given all the time. There's gotta be a marked balance in which you can move and save yourself. Because when you have the commitment of having a partner, of having a family, of having a home, nobody should be going into that home unless you know that they have proven themselves to be loyal, to be real, to be loving, and to be somebody that is not going to affect your relationship with and within you. Otherwise, it can be when you find out that that person can be somebody that can add to your life. Or is that person going to be somebody that's going to keep you like a dog, barely feeding you enough to keep you guarding them, but still keeping you hungry because they're taking your time, they're using you? I feel that it is time to say what kind of world we would want to the generations, the future generations. And if you're still young, how do you want the world to be in? Do you want a happy earth? You want happy people around you? Or you're gonna continue tolerating, not doing nothing about what is going around? to bleach. Some just washing your brain. They're just working your mind and your heart. And before you know it, a year passes by. That person's not even going to say hello to you because that lemonade has been gone, sold for. They picked up the profit. Daytime, you can see things better. At nighttime, you have to trust you. But when you have not allowed yourself to rest, you have not dedicated time to you, and you just allow yourself to be another puppet following the bunch instead of thinking on your own, thinking out of the box. It's okay. I can understand that your choices, it may take a while for you to realize that nothing changes. Why is it that nothing changes? You're stuck in that routine of the hamster in the wheel. As I take this drive, I could have not said anything, but I feel that I would want somebody to have something to teach me. That I am keeping one eye distracted in one direction and the other one in another direction. And I'm not seeing the truth that's exactly in front of me. And I have to pay attention. Protect me and protect my people, my loved ones, my home. The bars, the big parties, there's a lot of things that's gonna look very pretty. Can you actually say the last 10 parties, the last 10 celebrations you have gone to, the church, the place that you came to gather up with people, how many of those people did you really get to talk to eye, that you feel, oh, I would like to talk to that person again. I would like to share some more time with that person because it's teaching me something. I feel that that person can assist me. How many? Out of 10, how many? Okay, out of 30, how many of them? You invested 1 hour or 3 hours of your time, or some of them is like 4 or 5 hours, and they request for you to help them with something that it is time because it is a good cause. There is a word called usury. We become our own usuries. We use ourselves, we sabotage ourselves because we allow ourselves to just be stuck in a routine and not think out of the box and not speak up. You don't have to speak up. You have to speak within. Love yourself, teach yourself, discipline yourself. My main interest about what I am doing is that the world will be a better world for the future generations to have a world to enjoy. A place that they can actually say, this is a life that I love being alive. I love life. I love everything that surrounds me. Because how many of you can say that you are in love with life? There is a creator, created creations, and you're one of them. You're the most beautiful creation that there is. But do you have the level in your consciousness to understand what I'm saying, to feel what I'm saying, what love is, where it comes from, and where should it go to? Or have you become numb by so many influences from a thing to a person? Which way do you go? You want to continue through the path, same path as you have up until now? Or do you want to start listening to that voice inside of you and start protecting you? There are creations that has a guide towards the easiest way, going the right way or the wrong way. What will save you? What will benefit you by saving you? I assure you that if you take the time, you may end up finding yourself a beautiful surprise of what your true worth, your true worth, your true value is. And hopefully, before it's too late, you will arrive in time to be one of the few to do something about it. Because many will not be able to see what's coming. Well, where have we landed? And how are we going to end up surviving from here on out? I feel there is a creator that wants unity and wants safety in that unity. And the more of us wake up and see the truth and start protecting ourselves from what they want us to see, then things will be brighter. At the end of the tunnel, there will be a light instead of darkness. With love and light, I wish you the best. But you gotta be the one to wish the best for you and your people first. Okay? It's too good to be true. I got a printer. Wow, that's nice, mi amor. Thank you. Should put it in your backpack, this thing. Your new lip gloss. Oh, light's off. Okay, I can leave the container there and change the stuff tomorrow.
Oh, my chunkitas are cold.
I know, that thing got chilly. Chunkitas, huh? Chunkitas.
to sign these 2 things tomorrow.
Okay.
Or well, sign that one thing and then bring the other one to the office, whatever.
Where's the key? I got plenty of room in there for baby blue. Yay. Phew. So you order the shoes. Those are so cute. There's nothing there.
Yeah, I wasn't risking it ordering off Shein again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still order other stuff, but as for the shoes, won't do it.
I'm just like, wow, I really want to see how durable the shoes are. How much you said they were?
The ones on TikTok?
Yeah.
$3.30.
I want to see how durable they are. And
Well, they're either the same type of quality as Shein or better. That's what I can tell you for sure.
yeah, because I can tell you those sandals that I bought from Shein, they're coming apart now.
No.
Using it's not that